Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Okay. Today we have review number 8. What a very tiring day it is. So let's get this started with and end the day so that we can all have some free time. 10 words. First word, it's sight. It's a verb. Wait, here are the cards. The first word is cite. It means a reference as an authority. Basically, it's like citing something. You know about analyze citations, right? Well, that's basically it. So citing something as a quote. And next up, that's the synonym. Quoting something or having a reference to something. And then the antonym, there's no antonym. It's a connotation. The connotation is neutral. The second word is clandestine. What's it? Clandestine. It means to be done in secrecy or in concealment. It basically means it's secret. It's top secret, people. Classified, people. FBI, open up. This is a classified investigation, so please show us all your items. No! Boom! You're dead. So yeah, clandestine is an adjective, and then the synonym is secret, and the antonym is unclassified. The third word is coerce. And here it is. It's a verb, and it basically means to use force or intimidation. It's basically a very, very big interrogation system or something. And so coerce is like the synonym is intimidate, the antonym is non-binary. Number 4, it's coherent. It's an adjective, and the synonym is rational. Okay, let me show you. Coherent basically means logically connected, or it's just what it's connected with or something. Consistent. And now next up, we have this word called cohesive. It basically means unified, integrated, or unlisted, unified. So here we go. I forgot to tell you the synonyms for coherent. Coherent synonym is rational, and the antonym is irrational. For cohesive, it's the synonym is interrelated. If you remember my old video about like the tree wide web, like that thing about like trees, and it's like tree wide web, and in the tree wide web, it talks a lot about how the roots help each other. And so yeah, interrelated. The cohesive synonym is interrelated, and the antonym is separated. Next word, it's collaboration. It means the act of working together. So it means the act of working together. So that basically means to work together to do something. Like collaboration, you have to work together to create things. And so collaboration, the synonym is teamwork, and the antonym is individual work, which is not a good idea if you are thinking of going to the world. Okay. That was a bad idea. Okay, I missaid that. Okay. Let me try this one more time. A collaboration with someone basically means to team up with someone else and to work with them. Like Technoblade and Shadow Apples, they're working together to win Bed Wars. Number 7 is colleague. Colleague is basically a friend, an associate. Like YouTubers are all colleagues to each other as long as they're like in the same commerce. We'll go back to that later. First of all, though, the colleague synonym is associate, the antonym is a rival. And yeah, lots of rivals are on YouTube. Number 8, it's commend. Commend basically means to present as worthy of notice or of praise. So it basically means praise. And so to commend with someone is a synonym, basically means to praise that person, and the antonym would be criticism, and we all hate criticism, especially like, hey, like, can I have a beer? And they always only criticize and say, but this is good, so. They make you feel bad. And then afterwards, they make you feel good, but it's only so little that you only think and remember of the criticism. Next we have commerce. It basically is the industry or the business of buying and selling of something. So commerce is a noun, and then the synonym is industry, and then the antonym is there's no antonym to industry, like non-industry. That's not a thing. And okay, here we go. Compatible. Compatible is our last word. And compatible basically means to be capable of living together in harmony. And so compatibility of something is the ability to be able to live fittingly with someone else. So that's the synonym, and the antonym is unfitting. So yeah. And now onto our math word. Math today is proportion. A proportion is an equation of that gives the relationship between two equivalent ratios. It's an equation with two equivalent ratios in which those two ratios are equal. And since those two ratios are equal, and let's say that one of the numbers is like an unknown number, let's call it C. Then how do you figure out the C? Well, you first cross multiply, and then once you cross multiply it, you can go ahead and turn that into an equation. 3C equals 8 times 12. Simplify that, you get 3C equals 96. Simplify that by dividing 3 on both sides, you get 1C equals 32, so C equals 32. But what if the equation doesn't look like this, but looks like this? Well, there are two ways you can do it. First, convert this into a fraction form, and then do it from there. But I like it this way. Instead of cross multiplying, I call it the inside-outside multiplying. It's not the same yet. It's not in math textbooks, but it's a good way. You basically multiply the two numbers that are nearest to each other, and then the two numbers that are farthest to each other. The two numbers that are nearest to the equation, equal sign, and the two numbers that are farthest away from the equal sign. Yeah. And from there, you can just create an equation like 3C equals 8 times 12, which is 3C equals 96, and you get C equals 32. And now, where can you use proportions? You can use, now for cartographers, you use them in map scales. Because maps are awesome. And so map scales, you have, let's say there's a map of Hawaii, and it says 5 centimeters on this actual map is 9 miles in the real world. So, okay, so if I want to know how far this mountain is from there, then all I have to do is measure it. Then it says it's 54 centimeters. So that basically means that 5 by 9, 4, and 4 times 6, 24 miles. If I remember correctly, 5 centimeters equals 9 miles. Sorry, 5 centimeters equals 9 miles. Well, that was terrible math. 45 centimeters on that map would basically mean 981 miles on the map. On real life. So time calculations, you can do it for how long it'll take for you to do something. You can read 5 books in 10 days. That's cool. That's cool. Basically, and then you find out that you can read 1 book in 2 days. That's good. And then you can use it to use equivalent ratios to find how many books you can read in 1 day. Now, next it's construction blueprints. Now, for construction blueprints, it's a nice way of actually just saying blueprints of creating houses, or blueprints for creating a TV, or blueprints for creating this little thing, or blueprints for creating cards and Legos and all those things. You need proportions too, because look at this Lego set right now. Look at this Lego set, Lego box. Oh my goodness sake, why is it so heavy? There's a proportion right here. 1 to 1. And you can also use it in linear equations, like graph slopes. You can compare graph slopes by using the rise and runs to compare the triangles that those slopes make with the rises and runs and the slope that they get. And you can and speaking of triangles, you can also use it for geometry to just use similar triangles to see the proportions and see if they're equivalent or not. And of course they are. And now testing time. Here we are with the cards, and start shuffling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we go. Our first word is this word, and it's the 6th word, collaboration. When you're going to use Canva, you're going to need collaborators. Next word, commerce. Now, what commerce are you from? I'm in the YouTube commerce. Okay, that's cool. Oh, whoa. Okay, number 8, commend. Dude, I'm going to commend you with praise. So let me think. You did a good job by making that bullet. You did a good job making that gun. You are a true American. Next, we have cohesive, an adjective. Cohesive. Cohesive we stand. Separated we fall. Next, compatible. Dude, this phone is compatible with this case. The first word, cite. Cite your MLA citations, or you will lose 1 whole mark from your grade. Next, coherent. This, if you want to write a report, you're going to have to use a coherent structure to actually make people read it and actually know what it's going to be about. Oh, never mind. Number 7, colleague. Hey, that's Paul, my colleague. Hey, Paul, what you're doing? I found a new colleague. My brother. No! Next, we have this word. It's coerce. So we use force or intimidation to get results. So you're going to coerce people to just do their job? That is like counterintuitive, man. Next, we have this word, clandestine. So, FBI, I need you to do this operation in clandestine. Can you do it? Yes, sir. Can you do it without any mistakes? Yes, sir. Can you do it with a 0% margin of error? Yes, sir. Now, our last word, proportions. What is proportion of that Lego to the picture on the Lego set? 1-to-1, sir. Nice. Okay, let me try that one more time. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Hunter and Show. I hope to see you guys soon in another episode of Essential SAT Vocabulary Words. And I'll see you guys soon. Shana now. Peace. Bye.